Well, the movie Coco, who came out a few years ago, published this book, and we're using it for music because it's bilingual. It says La Guitarra de Miguel, but we're going to read it in English, Miguel's Guitar. Now, Miguel in the movie is a real boy who decides to go to the dead because he wants to solve the problem between his grandmother, his great grandmother, who is dying. He's trying to connect them with his family members, and some of them are looking for him to send them back, and others don't even realize that they're family, like this one who's here, who happens to be his great grandfather. So, this is going to be a very exciting movie, but it's also a very interesting book because now we get to know the passion that Miguel has for music. He not only sings, he plays an instrument called the guitar. Let's begin with this marvelous movie, Coco, Miguel's Guitar. Written or adaptation by R.J. Cregg and translation by Mariel Lopez. La Guitarra de Miguel, the Miguel's Guitar. My name is Miguel. I am 12 years old. I live in Mexico. I love music, and I want to be a famous musician like Ernesto de la Cruz. Abuelita is my grandmother. She does not like musicians. Abuelita tells them to go away. They are scared of her. Who wouldn't with that chancleta she has in her hand? The slipper. I go to my hiding place and I play my guitar secretly. That means she doesn't know. Only Dante knows I play music. He would never tell on me. He is a good dog. You see? I spend time with Mama Coco. She is my great grandmother. Mama Coco does not remember much. I do most of the talking. That is Mama Coco, his great grandmother. I had one too. Today is Dia de los Muertos. We honor our family members who have died. We place their photographs on the ofrenda, and Mama Coco's father is not honored on the ofrenda. So, traditionally, they make an altar for their ancestors, and they light candles and put food on the Day of the Dead, which happens to be November 2nd. So this is something that's traditionally done in Mexico, but I also practice it as well because I love the meaning behind it. It's all about your ancestors who passed on, who you honor them and you give them respect. Mama Coco's father was a musician. He left home to play music. Now music is forbidden in my family. And look, the picture of his great-grandfather is ripped off of the picture because this is Mama Coco when she was a baby, and that's her mother. So she passed on, and he passed on, but we don't know who he looks like. Okay? I tell Abuelita that I am a musician too. She smashes my guitar. You see the guitar? She doesn't like it, so she's going to smash his guitar. How do you think he would feel if his grandmother does that? How would you feel if somebody destroys or breaks your toys? A doll, a car. That's how he felt. That's how Miguel felt. I do not give up on my music. I go to De La Cruz's tune, and I take his guitar and begin to play. Marigold petals swirl around me magically. You see those that are like orange and yellow? Those are marigold flowers. They're petals. So in the movie, he takes this guitar from De La Cruz and he plays it. And what happens is magic. He ends up somewhere that he's never been there before. Suddenly I can see my family members who came before me. They led me to the land of the dead. It is amazing. Look at all of that. Now remember, that's an imagination. We don't really know. I meet Hector. He is a musician too. We paint my face like a skeleton and we perform a song together. And what Miguel doesn't know is that Hector is his great-great-grandfather, Mama Coco's father. Then I see De La Cruz. I am so excited. I have to sing, and I sing so everyone can hear me. You see De La Cruz here? He's over here, and he wants to show it off to let him know that he loves music just like Ernesto de la Cruz. Hector is not happy to see the De La Cruz. He stole Hector's songs when they were young. Hector tells me about a special song. He wrote it for his daughter Coco. Hector is Mama Coco's father. You see? He's angry because he lied and tricked him. Here he is when he was young, Hector, and that's Mama Coco, and he's singing to her with the guitar. So now Miguel discovers this is his great-grandfather. Amazing. I return to the land of the living. I have to tell Mama Coco her father loves her. I played a special song to Mama Coco, and Mama Coco remembers the song. And it goes like this. Remember me whenever you're away. Remember me. And it's a beautiful song that he sings. And she remembers her father used to sing that song. Because she's forgetting. She's getting older and forgetting. And she's losing her memory. So, Mama Coco and I sing together. That's when she remembers. She remembers her father. Everyone is happy. Now we remember Papa Hector fondly on the Day of the Dead. We place his photograph on the ofrenda. And if you see, they taped the piece that was missing because Mama Coco had the other piece in a book. So she pulled it out, and then Miguel showed the picture and was able to put it together. Now they can put that picture on the altar. I play my guitar. My family sings with me. We celebrate together. And our ancestors will always be like that too. Remember to always respect your elders, but never give up on your dreams. Because if you want to be somebody, you should be whatever you want to be. Try to watch the movie of Coco so that you can understand Miguel better and learn a little bit about his passion about the guitar. Remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.